This is the outlaw rock star Stephen Hensley for the YouTube channel Scott Slash World. I'm here today with the writer and director of the new feature film Ladybeard, David Smith, joining us at this time. Also, Penny Maple and Molly Tilley, two of the three lead actors in this film. David, what can you tell us about how you came up with this idea?
I came up with it. I guess it's kind of what if. I guess this could have happened at one point in my life. It didn't, but I thought it would make a good movie, so I made the movie version of it.
How long did it take you to come up with this? It seems to be a very well-written script, if you don't mind me saying so.
Well, thanks. Yeah, it went through a couple different permutations. Like I started it as a movie, and then I think you remember we were doing it like as a TV show at one point. Like I tried writing it, and I think I got like 5 episodes in, and then went back to a movie for whatever reason. I can't even remember. But
the Secret Life of American
The
Hipsters, the Rise of
Hipsters was the name of the TV show version. But then we made it back into a movie. So yeah, it's been a while that I've been working on it. So.
And is this your first film that you've directed?
This is the third feature film that I've done.
The third feature film.
Second feature film I've directed. Third feature film I've written and done. So.
Okay, as far as casting, were you hands-on with that? Did you pick out these lovely ladies yourself?
Well, actually, I guess, Chase was the one who referred you to us. Yeah, Chase Henderson. And then, of course, Molly Tilley's my wife. So, yeah, we tried to pick people who we knew we could rely on, who, would do a good job and be there, yeah. On time, yeah.
Very punctual.
Yeah.
It's a big selling point.
All right, now, ladies, I've had the opportunity to, I've known you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the opportunity to meet you, of course, with the Wayward Girls previously.
Yes, I'm the artist also known as Kat Schrodinger. I'm Kat Schrodinger when I have less clothes than these.
It's kind of like a secret agent.
It is. It's like the opposite of Superman. It's like when I take the costume off, I'm a superhero.
Now, how was your experience working on this production? How do you prepare for something like this?
It was a lot different. Like I hadn't done I'd mostly just done like bit parts. So this was the first large role, first serious role, and it's kind of a change for me because I'm a mellow person. I'm kind of the person that cracks jokes and sets back. Like to be like Miss Ball of Anger Rage. Like I was literally like between takes having to like do jumping jacks and listen to hardcore punk to try and get my adrenaline up to just do the scene. It was a little ridiculous, but I think I came off adequately mad in there.
Now, Penny, how do you think this film holds up as far as your experiences dealing with people in life, coming out to people in your own life? Are the concerns kind of on par with what you yourself went through?
Yes, absolutely. And that part of the role wasn't hard to grasp because I wouldn't have done this project because I am a lesbian, real life, and I am married to a lady over there. So I didn't have any issues with that, the treatment of it. I thought it was very realistic and a very thoughtful handling of it. My difficulty was that the character was very much not like me, kind of the same issue that Alexis had. She's very soft-spoken, she's traditional, and I'm very obnoxious and take my clothes off on stage and things like that. So to play someone wholesome and meek and sort of submissive, that was different for me. But yeah.
Was there any scene in particular that kind of grabbed a hold of you during the filming process, maybe stood out a little bit more than the others?
Yeah, and this David didn't know this whenever he tapped me for this. It was very emotional for me because I had the coming out scene was very much like my coming out scene to my mother. But also at the end, where the sort of reconciliation comes from the father faking this heart attack. My experience with my father was very strained for a few years, and after he had a heart attack and was very, very ill for a while, he sort of became more receptive and much more welcoming, and now I think that he probably likes my wife more than me.
Well, well, to be fair, she's a charming lady.
Yes, she is. So that scene was very poignant for me because I was really very much thinking about that whenever I was there, thinking about my dad in the ER.
And you yourself, you're married.
I don't have my ring on. and I misplaced it again.
Of course you did. Elle, would you like to just jump in here with your thoughts? I like to pull in people whose names I know. That way, when I talk about things, I seem more informed than I do if I mess things up. How'd you like the movie?
Oh, it was great. Penny always does a fantastic performance, and Alexis and everyone else did as well.
Rock out with your law out. Total agreement on that one. Does anybody have any favorite scenes, anything in particular you'd like to talk about the film that we haven't hit on already?
I think my favorite one is one that was totally improv, is the puppets and the talent show. There was
Baptized!
Baptized. Yeah, that was, it was supposed to be like a church mime act.
We just couldn't get all the people who were supposed to be mimes didn't show up. So
And so the gentleman, the one with the big beard, drove all the way from like Cleveland because someone gave him, was like, hey, they're shooting this movie, and we just threw puppets at him as like, make something up, and that's what they came up with, and it's amazing that just came out of their brains.
I know that whenever we filmed, I really only had my scenes, so I didn't have the whole story. So when I finally saw the rough cut, and I've seen all the evolutions of it, the thing that surprised me, Rachel Henderson, who played Amy, was so funny. And every single time I laugh harder than everybody else in the room because she cracks me up. I had no idea. No idea.
All right, now this thing still has a bit of a tour going on. We got some film dates coming out there. Where can people find out where to see this that are watching this video today that want to check this out?
best place right now is facebook.com/ladybeardmovie or apartment2bproductions.com. We try to get all the stuff on there just as soon as we know it. So.
Well, folks, straight from the horse's mouth, Ladybeard. It's a great movie. I highly recommend you check it out. David, we thank you for your time. Penny, we thank you for your time. Molly, Kat, whichever 28 one of your personalities, we thank you for your time. Outlaw Rockstar out.
Thank you for your time.
Thank me.
Thank you.
Clap, clap. Everybody clap.
How's your steak, Andy?
It's good. It's really good.
It looks awfully pink.
That's okay. I like it rare. As long as it's not talking, it's good enough for me.
It's a good one, Andy. That in your comedy routine?
I really, really appreciate you being my fake boyfriend.
No, I like being your fake boyfriend. I love your family. I still think you ought to tell them.
I will. It's just, we've been doing this so long, I don't really know where to start.
I've never been happier than I have been, so I was wondering, Michelle, would you marry me?
Yes! I'm engaged.
Congratulations. If you and Hayden are getting married, does that mean that we have to get, fake married?
Actually, I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to come out to my family.
Oh. Now that she's getting married, there goes all the time I get to spend with her.
How do you think your parents are going to react?
I don't know.
What would you do if you told your parents you were gay and they disowned you?
I don't know. It'd be horrible. So what are you recommending I do?
Make sure she knows what she's getting herself into before she does something she'll regret.
This is ridiculous.
When Michelle sees her parents laughing at the drag queen instead of with her, she won't want to come out anymore, thereby saving your friendship.
It just seems wrong. No, not this. This isn't wrong.
The only